Now we're going to look at making shingles on the roof of the house. If you want to, you can also make them on the addition right here, but if you only have the main portion of the house, that's fine too. Okay, the first thing you need to do is decide how big you want your shingles or how far apart you want them. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a mark along your roof line about how far apart you want your shingles. If you want to measure it, that's an option too. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to connect each one of those marks to my vanishing point. So my ruler is going to be on my vanishing point and then on that first mark, and I'm going to draw a line. I don't have to go past the roof of my house with that line because I know that the shingles aren't going to be just floating off in the distance. So now my ruler is on my vanishing point and my next mark. Make a line. Vanishing point in my next mark and make a line. Vanishing point in my last mark and make a line. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we need to separate those shingles. If you're also working on the shingles on this side, your lines are going to be parallel with the bottom of the house and the bottom of the paper. So what you would do is you would extend the line over this way.
Mrs. Wilgrave, would you please call 152 or call 152?
Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to finish up the shingles on this side of the house. So you need to make lines that are parallel to this line. And they're going to get smaller or closer together as they go off into the distance. Okay, that's your first row. And then your second row is parallel again, but they're going to be in between the first lines that you drew. People have a tendency to try to make these lines go straight up and down. Make sure they're parallel with the side of your roof. Okay, and then you just continue on. A trick to make this go a little bit faster is if you put your ruler on the line of your shingle and then draw your line, skip a row, draw your line. Ooh, that one looked a little weird. Draw your line, skip a row, draw your line. You can do it that way or you can freehand it. Looks like they got a little mixed up there. Okay, then over here, you're going to do the same thing. It's going to be parallel with the side of your roof. Draw a line, skip a line, draw a line, draw a line, skip a line, draw a line, draw a line, skip a line, draw a line. And those are my shingles.